Traffic was backed up for nearly half of a mile, and people were lined up outside into the parking lot to get into the model train show in Milford, Ohio this weekend. Well, no, not really. But there was still a good turnout, and I very nearly bought this B&O freight set. It was a GP7 locomotive and 5 freight cars. No track or transformer. I don't need those anyway. But I didn't buy this, and I have a little bit of regret about not buying it. I'm thinking I probably should have bought that Frisco locomotive too, the dummy unit, but I didn't. What I did buy was this Santa Fe F3 shell. It's in pretty rough shape. The silver paint is definitely the weakest part of this entire shell, but the horns are there, the grab rails, the ladders, those are all there, the glass is there, and even the headlight lens is fine. The shell has no cracks whatsoever, so I don't know if I'll repaint this in Santa Fe again or come up with something new. On the plus side, instead of paying $15, this was only $10. And for that $10, I think I have quite a few hours of entertainment ahead of me as far as redecorating this thing. We'll see. This little switcher also came home with me. It's for Crayola. It's part of a kids set that came with crayons and a few freight cars and a coloring mat too, I think. I was back and forth debating on this. It doesn't seem like it's very close to 1/48 scale. It seems like it's for much larger people to fit inside that cab. There's no way these are the same scale. Can you imagine how they would look next to each other in a little switching yard somewhere? But I bought it anyway. The seller told me that it works fine with an AC transformer, so I don't have to mess with a separate DC track. And when I got it home, it actually did work, and it worked really well. This is the last thing that I bought yesterday at the Milford train show. It's a motorized switcher frame and base. I took it apart already to try to figure out what was wrong with it, and I think the motor's bad. It vibrates, it tries to spin the gears, but it just sits there. This came from the same seller that sold me the Crayola switcher. He bundled them together and gave me a good deal of $10 for both things. I think the reversing unit alone, that board inside the Crayola switcher, is worth more than $10. He also is the guy who sold me the F3 shell early on in the day. So I started off my day and finished the day at the same seller's table. He's a good guy. I bought something from him a few months ago at the Lakota train show. You see a lot of the same people at these train shows if you stay in one little part of your state, and they're mostly really good people. You can still find good deals on eBay, but the true bargains can be found at train shows. Plus, you don't have to pay for shipping. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this has been Bob's Workshop. Take care.